Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of round 14 here at Formula 1 Fridays with Tico Risotto. We're at Belgium, so if you remember from part 1, we did the qualifying session, and the qualifying session was alright. Position 8 is where we'll be starting from, which is fair enough really. We're in the top 10 at least, in a somewhat appalling car. As you can see, things are not looking good for the turbocharger, both kinetic and heat units. Oh, I could see us getting the flocking geese is gonna have to take more penalty points. I could just see it coming. We're gonna take more grid penalties. I could just see it coming, but I want to avoid that at all costs because it'll just lower morale. But unfortunately, the goose is a stubborn, literally the most stubborn goose out there. He puts actual geese to shame. So let's get on with the race, shall we? 11 laps for this one, so let's get in there.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory to the Jordan team in 1998, and in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special just around one of the many corners of this fan favourite circuit. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners, and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put, there really is no place quite like it. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, George Russell and Sainz, Norris, Goose, Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Pierre Gasly and Joe, Bottas, Albon, Yuki Tsunoda and Sebastian Vettel, Stroll, Latifi, Oscar Piastri and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson, a lot of talented drivers out on the track today, but what will stand out for you?
My focus is 100% on the front of the grid. Like you said, we're seeing a lot of strong competition across those positions, so it would be super interesting to see the fight for that front spot. Personally speaking, I'm hoping for plenty of overtakes.
Well, Mark's gone silent, which is unusual for Mark, as he does normally say something by now. Okay, race strategy, softs, and then mediums, so that's just standard stuff. Hopefully, we want to start pushing Oscar now to try and get a good result. Oscar Piastri, our teammate, because personally, I do believe in Piastri more than Daniel Ticktum at this point. Despite other F122 career mode videos from other YouTubers, Rockstar. But my opinion on Ticktum has not changed. But no, it's going to be interesting. I love Belgium, but will we actually finish the race before the car breaks down? Or will the Goose manage to make up for the past 2 Grand Prix? Especially Hungary, because the Hungarian Grand Prix was absolute disaster. So no, let's get on with it, shall we? Alright everyone, as usual, it's the formation lap. And we're off. Position 8, which is what we hang on.
Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please.
Well, it's good that the car is responding normally. No problems with the MGU, the motor generating unit, or the The heating motor on the motor generator is fine. No problems so far. Just remove the tyres.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
That's good. We came out in position 8 because that was the best we could do during qualifying. But no, unfortunately we are sandwiched between the two McLarens, which is a problem. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Carlos Sainz is on the mediums for some reason. Everyone else is on the softs. So yeah, hopefully the car won't break down. There's 11 laps for the Grand Prix. Now what I was thinking was, for the second season, which I'm going to do a second season by the way, to compensate for Monday and Wednesdays videos, because I'm going to stop. I think I've already done an announcement video, separate video on that subject, but yeah, in the second season I was thinking full realistic Grand Prix, not 11, 13, like the full 50, 60 or even 80 lap Grand Prix, like in real life, because I think that would be a good experience. Because it's realistic. It will be a really long videos, but what do you guys think? But anyway, we just make the last curve into our getting into our starting grids. Oh, we nearly ran into Sainz. Goose is aggressive on this one.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
That was a good parking.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with a clutch.
Okie dokie, just waiting for the ammo off. The 5 red lights are counting down for the Belgian Grand Prix. And we're off. What's the Goose going to do here? And he's just going to go straight into the, right down to the side, to the right, into the first corner. And he's dived Hamilton, Norris and Carlos Sainz straight to P4. Thank you very much.
Danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue.
Oh, come on! You told me there was no problems with the engine, for Christ's sake! Verstappen P2, Perez P3, Goose in P4, Norris behind us P5. What's he going to do here? The Goose is defending. Oh! Oh, Norris! 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 What has Norris done? He tried to run the Goose. He hit the Goose. He pitched the Goose, and the safety car is out. And Hamilton's out of this. Lewis Hamilton is out. What the hell happened? Can we get footage? See, look what Nando Norris did. The Goose defends, and bam! Norris. How is he not retired? He gets rammed by a number of cars and manages to get Hamilton out for some reason. He nearly hits his teammate, and we're on board with Hamilton now. Lewis Hamilton, and bang, straight in there. Norris, he had no time to react. George Russell there, his teammate passes Hamilton, and yeah, damage done to Hamilton is obviously made him retire. We're on board with Ricciardo, the other McLaren, and yeah. What the? Come on, Norris, what was that? He did a George Russell manoeuvre on the Goose, but the Goose was having none of it. He's learned from Australia. So we're back on board with the Goose, and it's lap 1, and we've already got a safety car in. And the Goose is trying to keep his delta low. Something that we struggle here, the Goose, because. But no, this is how it's going to be. Lap 1, carnage, safety car. Oh my life! Yep, reduce the delta. Okay, so we are position 4. So I believe Leclerc is in position 1. So Leclerc's P1, followed by Verstappen in P2, followed by Perez P3, followed by the Goose P4, followed by Carlos Sainz P5, followed by George Russell P6, our rival. At this point, I think we've actually beaten our rival. I think the rivalry's still going on. How do we not get FIA'd for that? I don't know.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
We're not going fast. Okay, now we are. Behind us is Carlos Sainz. We're going lap 2 now, and the safety car, I believe, is out. There it is. Safety car is out. You could just see them there in just as they do the that crazy fast chicane.
Right, loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power.
Oh no! First the heating unit from the motor generator unit, and now the turbocharger. It's France all over again. Or even better, it's the Hungarian Grand Prix all over again. Goose Lord, what must we do to actually have a car that actually works properly? Oh my life. What's next? Internal combustion engine? Gearbox? Actually, don't say that. So the safety car, as you can see, lovely Aston Martin. I think it's the new Vanquish. Yeah, it's the latest Vanquish model. And see Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez in front of us. So yeah. Now you would think, Tico, why the Goose has not pitted? Because we don't want to be on the mediums for the rest of the race, do we? We want to use this. We want to make the most of the soft, and we have got wing damage as well. The turbocharger's on 79% wear, which probably explains a lot. We nearly ran into Perez. We have wing damage. No thanks to Lando Norris. The Goose got in the way of Norris to defend. However, Norris forgot to apply the brakes and nearly ran the Goose off into a DNF. Norris, I tell you. I'm glad he's last. Look at him. Norris is literally stone dead last. Oscar Piastri? I don't believe it. He's not last. He's behind an Alpine and a Haas car. I don't believe it. On the bottom left screen, you can see the little black dot. That's Oscar Piastri. I don't believe it, guys. That is incredible. Go on, Piastri. Get in there, son. So lap 2's coming to an end now. We make the last very tight chicane. And yeah, on to lap 3. Yeah, obviously, you know, the safety car, nothing really happened. The safety car was out for another lap. It was only lap 4 was when the race restarted, really. Surprisingly, interestingly, no one's pitted. No one. I would imagine Norris would have pitted because obviously he's lost his wing, all of his wing, due to his little manoeuvre. Perez doing the right thing, and the Goose doing the right thing, keeping the tyres warm, keeping the tyres active. Yeah, not much to say really. Obviously Verstappen is in front of Perez. Should be the other way around. Perez, get in front of Verstappen. Show the Dutchman how it's done. Before the next round, which is round 15, I think, at the Dutch Grand Prix, where Verstappen has the advantage because it's his home Grand Prix and everyone's going to basically just root behind him. And Perez is going to get binned by Red Bull, I just know it. I'm not sorry, Red Bull. That's the truth. I'm right, aren't I? That's what they're going to do. When it comes to the Dutch Grand Prix, it's Verstappen, 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 Verstappen. No Perez. And even when it comes to the Mexican Grand Prix, they'll say, no, Verstappen. So I know it's your home Grand Prix, Perez, but Verstappen. just wrong, that is. Oh well, I'm sure Perez will do good in this race. He does better than Verstappen anyway. Perez should be champion of Verstappen.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this
And the
lap.
goose just hit Perez.
Accelerates. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Indeed. So it looks like the safety car has gone, literally launched off into the distance, or flocked. In that's F-L-O-C-K, YouTube. Flock, like like a goose flocking those wings. Just so you're curious. Not a swear word. It's a creative, ingenious name. Okay, so the safety car's gone into the pit lane. And we're off. Green flag. We're back in racing mode. And we're going to box a lap, I think. And first thing he does for... Oh my life! Did you see that? The goose went... He tried to dive Perez. Did an oversteer. And Perez overtook him. Guys, that was aggressive. That was insane. The goose is completely mad, people. He's gone off a gear. Yes. So no, the standings have not changed. Leclerc P1, Verstappen P2, Perez P3, we're in P4, Sainz P5, Russell P6, and yeah, as we go down the hill now towards back down the hill. Ooh. I do not know these corners. But I always liked... I was a bit wide there. I do like the Belgian Grand Prix. One of the best Grand Prix of the season. It's just an iconic track. But no, oh, that was definitely a bit late on the braking there. But Carlos Sainz is literally stalking us. Behind you can just see him, and we've got the two Alpines behind George Russell, so Alonso and Esteban Ocon. Where is Piastri? Come on, Piastri. So what's the goose going to do here? He's going to pit, or is he going to go... Oh no, he's pitted, and so is Charles Leclerc. Leclerc's got it. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Well done. Well done, goose. No, Charles Leclerc has gone into the pit lane as well. Piastri is in P12. No, he's not P12 anymore.
Perfect job.
Come on, we can yes.
We're happy with that one. Okay.
We are in front of Leclerc.
Dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
McLaren, Ricardo has also pitted, and I think a Williams or two Williams or an Alpine has pitted as well. Risky strategy to have two of the same cars pit at the same time. But no, we're in front of Leclerc now, and we've come out in position 16 here on lap 5. And as we go through the chicane beat. Goose Lord, man. So update on standings. So position 14 is Bottas, followed by Norris, followed by us, the Goose, P16, followed by Leclerc, P17, Ricardo, P18. So I think there's I just saw on the minimap on the bottom left. Hang on, there's a caution. There is a caution. Leclerc is slowing.
Okay, clear.
Hang on a minute. Leclerc is dropping ranks. Charles Leclerc is out. What happened? Oh wait, it's Ferrari. They can't get their cars right. How many times has Leclerc been out this season? So yeah, he's behind the Goose. You can see the Goose in the in front of him. And no, that looks like an engine fail. He's lost power. Williams, that's Alexander Albon that's passed him. And no, back on board with the Goose, and no, Leclerc's out. That's a shame. No, that's never good. I mean, Leclerc's not really had a. He's had a fair. He's had it all right, I think, but I think that's the second time this season that Leclerc's out because of the loss of power. Damn it, Ferrari! Fix your cars, damn it! But
Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
all right, our boy Oscar Piastri is in the pit, and Verstappen has the fastest lap, and he's pitted, and we have done the uppercut, and we are now in position 9. We are behind Max Verstappen. So that's we've lost 2 people already in this race. So there's a safety car, and then there is an engine loss of power from Leclerc. Could this get any crazier? Turbocharger's failing. The MGU is going as well. Bit of a lag moment there as well. Yeah, we know most of the cars are on mediums now, except for Carlos Sainz, because he's on the mediums at the beginning. So he's probably going to be on the hard tyres now. Crazy son of a... Verstappen's moved to the P7, he's just overtaken Bottas, I think, by the looks of it. Bottas is P8, which is fair play to... I forgot his first name. I was just going Bottas. But we have Fernando Alonso behind us, and followed by Ricciardo, B11. And we've set a perfect time in the section 2, which is we will take that. That is excellent. For once, the Goose is actually mastering this track. For once. Wait till we get to Singapore. Oh, I don't want to do this, and the Goose just. Thank you very much. Dive bombs Bottas into position 8. DRS is on. Get in. Goose Lord, man. And we're in position 6. We're now on lap 7.
Yes, that's P6. P6.
Thanks, Mark. We know. So Perez is in front of Verstappen. Bottas is doing pretty well for himself, considering he's from Alfa Romeo. And that's good. Russell's a P8 now. So update on standings. Perez, P4, Verstappen P5. Verstappen has the fastest lap.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.1 seconds.
Goose P6, Bottas P7, Russell P8. Our rival. So we're doing pretty well. The only thing that George in the rivalry with George Russell, because we are currently in a rivalry with George Russell. I might have said this in a previous round video, but we're actually winning. Even though that George Russell out-qualified, he does out-qualify us during the qualifying session. But yeah, we are basically. It's close. It's not a total domination. It's a close. It's a good rivalry. It's not one-sided. I like that. It's more tense. It makes it more interesting. But no, we are closing the gap on Verstappen. We are just around 1.5 seconds behind him. So this will be interesting. And we go into the last chicane. What is the Goose going to do here? Perfect. Well, I say perfect on the brakes. Second time, not so sure. Catching up on Verstappen. Kevin Magnussen's going to the pits, and we have set the Goose. The Goose sets the fastest lap, ladies and gentlemen. And can we get out in front of Carlos Sainz? No, we've dropped to P5. Carlos Sainz has come out of the pit lane. He's on the hard tyres. Through the chicane. What's going to happen here? And, oh my life! I don't want to see that again. That was oh no, the Goose. And thank you very much. We'll take that from Carlos Sainz. Oh, that was so gonna happen. Carlos Sainz did not defend hard enough. He tried to, but the goose flopped those wings for an easy pass. It was a risky pass, but we still got it. So update on the standings. So position 2 is Perez, followed by Verstappen in P3, followed by the goose in P4. Oh, shut up. Carlos Sainz P5, followed by George Russell P6. Who in Bottas? You're not seeing things, Bo. You're not seeing things. Bottas is in position 1. He is in pole position. Bottas from Alfa Romeo is in P1. 1, I tell you. O-N-E. And he's going to the pit lane. Oh well. Hang on, what? Guan Yu Zhou? It wasn't Bottas, it was Guan Yu Zhou! What? Oh my god, that's even more shocking. Guan Yu Zhou was in the lead. Ghost Lord, man, it's like Team Chaseliner all over again. Hello, Rockstar Paul. Like and subscribe to Rockstar Paul 69. I miss his content on Formula 122. But no, Carlos Sainz is not finished. He is not finished. He wants position 3. It's the fight for position 3, and we're on lap 9. Perez is in the lead, followed by Verstappen. The Goose still with the fastest lap, and is position 3, followed by Sainz P4, followed by Russell P5. That was crazy. Guan Yu Zhou was in the lead. I thought it was Bottas. Mind you, though, didn't Bottas pit earlier? Yeah, I think he did. My throat's going, which is not very good. My throat's damaged because of 2020. Christ, that was wide. Come on, what was that? I think we'll have a word about that. I think we'll have a little meeting on that one. That was wide as F. And literally the 2 Red Bulls have gone. They've left the Goose behind because Red Bull gives you wings apparently. And Verstappen wants position 1, but Perez is saying no, which is good. We still have the fastest lap into lap 10, and I have a horrible feeling that Piastri is last again. Come on, Piastri. You could do it. I know. I believe in you. I don't want Piastri to end up like Tickton. And here we go. It's round 2. Carlos Sainz is not happy. he really wants P3, but the Goose is saying no, son. Oh my life, that was. Oh no, he's gone wide again. Sainz has an opportunity to get him, and he doesn't. The Goose manages to defend him just in time. Oh, but no, Sainz is not finished. He's coming back. But the Goose manages to defend from Carlos Sainz. This is a mad Goose. Literally just insane. Oh, leaves the door open there, but Sainz can't go through the door because there's a crazy geese guarding it, and it looks like it's going to pour down any minute now. Meanwhile, the 2 Red Bulls have literally gone off into the distance. You can't even see them on the minimap. They're 4 seconds in front of the Goose. Well, Verstappen is. But no, Carlos Sainz is he's still. Oh yeah, well done. Well done. We will definitely have a word about that. Final lap, everybody. I think we're in position 3. unless if the Red Bulls screw up, which I don't think is going to happen. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz, what's he going to do here? Oh no, not there, no! I don't want that to happen again. Carlos Sainz tried to overtake the Goose on that chicane there. Oh my life, he is desperate. He is desperate to take over the Goose's position of P3. But Carlos Sainz has oh, we got wide again. He's failed to understand who he is messing with. A mad Goose who will stop at nothing to defend the position 3. To be on the podium. Go on, Goose.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because this is the final lap. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe to say position 3 or 4 at this point because the Red Bulls have gone. But it's not the end of the race yet, so yeah. Oh, hang on, wide again. Come on. I think it's safe to say the medium tyres are starting to give in. Either that or it's the car. As you can see, the turbocharger is on 12%, 11%. Yep, we need a new turbocharger. I feel like one of these races we're going to have to take a serious amount of penalty points. I'm not going to like that. And your race winner is announced. Sergio Perez wins the Belgian Grand Prix and gets the fastest lap. At least it's not Max Verstappen.
Well done, good finish.
And Carlos Sainz finally takes over the Goose. However, the race has ended, so in your face. And Kevin Magnussen gets driver of the day. Fair play.
Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work and they should be proud of the victory they've secured here. So let's review the drivers' standings. It was not the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Some amazing talent out there on track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
But it's got to be Kevin Magnussen. He displayed exceptional skill out on the track today and wasn't afraid to fight his way through the pack.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, that was just crazy, wasn't it? But no, position we finished third, so I'm happy with that. From position 8 to third place, yeah. Come on. That was just insane. That was. So your top 10, Sergio Perez, your race winner for the Belgian Grand Prix, followed by Verstappen. Oh, Perez got the fastest lap as well. A respectable 1 minute 50. Then you got Verstappen P2, we finished P3, Sainz P4, our rival Russell finished position 5 where he started. Alonso finished P6. Esteban Ocon P7, Ricardo P8, position 9 for Schumacher, and Yuki Tsunoda in P10. And I agree, Kevin Magnussen does deserve driver of the day. He's basically made up 11 positions. He came from last to P11, so it's yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to Magnussen on that one. Well done. Then you got Zhou. Where did yeah, he came last. Piastri came last. He did make up a place though. So yeah, interesting that. Interesting. We got Hamilton. I don't know that thing. Oh my God! What the hell? Hamilton and Leclerc. Gosh Lord. Oh my life. That was again insane. I don't know what happened with Leclerc though. I'm sure the replay and my and the commentator, Tico commentator, will inform you of what's happened with Hamilton and Leclerc. But Jesus, the safety car was out for Christ's sake. No, with problems with the turbocharger and the kinetic heat storage thing, we did manage to still get to position 3, which I'm fairly proud of actually. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the Belgian Grand Prix. If you have, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter. And until next time, thank you for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you for the next round, round 15, which I believe is in the Netherlands. Which is a problem for us because that is a certain Flying Dutchman's home Grand Prix, Max Verstappen. But I like the Dutch Grand Prix; it's fun. So no, see you in the Netherlands.